Professor Shalini Gupta,
Yeah, sure.
welcome to today's plenary session, and you will be delivering the keynote today. So, Professor Gupta is a very dear friend, and she's the Vice Chancellor of Desh Bhagat University, and she has taken out the time from her busy, very, very busy schedule to talk to us. And she will be talking on the psychological dimensions of health and well-being and the role of Ayurveda. So I think this is a very, very important topic that I'm very, very eager to listen to. So thank you very much, Professor Shalini Gupta. And over to you. Over to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you all. Actually, it's my pleasure to be part of the first SAARC International Conference, and this on Japan South Asia Connections on Economy, Health and Education. And today I'll be talking about the health, Ayurveda. And the topic will be the psychological dimensions of health and well-being, the role of Ayurveda. So I'll be sharing the screen. I would request, screen is being shared?
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah. People often think about wellness in terms of physical health, nutrition, exercise, weight management. But it's so much more. Wellness is a holistic integration of physical, mental, and spiritual well-being, fueling the body, engaging the mind, and nurturing the spirit. Although it always includes striving for health, but it is more about living fully. It's about lifestyle and an approach to the life that allows you to become the best version of yourself as per your potential and the circumstances. Wellness encompasses 8 mutually interdependent dimensions, and they are physical, intellectual, emotional, social, financial, spiritual, and environmental. Research shows that a balance among these dimensions of well-being leads to fuller and more satisfying life. And actually, aiming towards the personal harmony and prioritizing the aims, aspirations, and our views is all about living the life fully and happily. So well-being is a complex and multifactorial construct, and measures of well-being are divided into objective measures, which mostly refer to the standard of living, and subjective measures, which capture psychological, social, and spiritual aspects, and are based on the cognitive and affective judgments individuals make about their lives. And when this measure is concerned with the happiness quotient of the well-being, they are often referred to as the measures of psychological well-being. And when certain psychological well-being dimensions such as life satisfaction, and they are often embedded in life measures, quality of life measures, so it all becomes broader and multidimensional. So this was all about well-being, what I think about well-being. And now let's come to Ayurveda. Ayurveda is a 6,000-year-old healthcare system that asserts that science, philosophy, and spirituality, they are necessary aspects for healthy living. Ayurveda is considered not only a comprehensive medical system, but a way of life. It's an philosophy and consciousness-based healing system. It includes strategies and techniques to treat imbalances of mind, body, and spirit. Ayurvedic system of medicine emphasizes on holistic principles primarily focused on personalized health and well-being. The physical well-being I'll talk about. It's having a healthy body and is addressed with nutrition, mindful exercises, and a daily routine, including the proper sleep. The emotional well-being, because we are talking about the dimensions of well-being, the emotional well-being is strongly associated with physical well-being and is dealt with stress management techniques, emotional intelligence, emotional awareness, emotional regulation, resilience, and so on. The spiritual well-being. It is the sense of peace and contentment from the individual's relationship. It is all about purpose of life, connecting to something bigger than the individual self. The spiritual well-being is addressed through the practices of breathing, yoga, meditation, resilience, and inculcating perspective that consciousness is the basis of existence within the physical form and mental thoughts. When we talk about intellectual well-being, it's all about engaging yourself in the creative and stimulating activities to help keep your mind sharp, healthy, happy, and active. Environmental well-being is helping the planet and bringing a sense of accomplishment to your own life. And when we talk about vocational well-being, it's all about enriching your life and that of others by volunteering, servicing, and sharing special skills or talents, means having a positive impact and reap the health benefits in the life. Social dimension we will talk about. It's all about maintaining the healthy relationships, enjoying with others, caring for the friends, family, parents, and it's all about. Therefore, from the holistic healing perspective, health involves addressing the physical, emotional, spiritual, and all other components of life to support a happy life, healthy life, and Ayurveda paves way by giving direction in the same. So Ayurveda defines health as a state of equilibrium of Tridosha, Trimala, Saptadhatu, and homeostasis of mind as well as sense organs. The mind, called manas, is considered three-dimensional in terms of three gunas. I'll say a few of the lines like Sattva means pure, Rajas means violent, and Tamas means dull. The Raja, it represents active and dynamism, while the Tamas denotes inertia and darkness, state of mind. But the Sattva is the state of pure mind with the absolute balance. When both the extreme qualities of mind, that is Raja and Tamas, they merge in each other. And it is believed that the mental well-being is because of the orders or disorders of Raja and Tama. So, each of these varieties, depending upon the physical characteristics and psychological tendencies, it is recognized that the mind and body are interdependent, and there is an impact of the mind on the body and of the body on the mind. These three, they promote different kinds of temperament based on the dominance of one or the other gunas or attributes. The temperament of a person can be determined based on the mode of worship, type of food consumed, and the other activities of everyday life. Each guna, each attribute, they give certain characteristics, certain qualities to the person based on which an individual can be classified as belonging to that particular guna type or particular attribute type. When we talk about Ayurveda, after guna or attributes, they talk about personalities because everything is interdependent. And in Ayurveda, it is called Prakriti. As per reports, there are three broad categories of mental personalities or Prakritis. Prakriti is specific for each individual, and it is said that it is determined at the time of conception and remains unaltered over the individual's lifetime. In Ayurveda, there are three types of Prakritis, that is Sattvic Prakriti, Rajasic Prakriti, and Tamasic Prakriti. And these three, on the basis of final consideration, are divided into 16 mental traits. And these 16 mental traits, personality traits, are characterized with unique features which may also predispose specific psychological diseases, simulating 16 personality factors of modern psychology. Then there is another concept. Ayurveda says that mind exerts a special effect on metabolism of our body. It regards three metabolic elements present in the body, and these are Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. So, Vata dosha, it is composed of ether and air. Pitta dosha is composed of fire and water. Kapha dosha is composed of water and earth. These three doshas are responsible for normal physiological functions or psychological disorders, and their balanced state results in normal healthy life, while their psychological imbalance is responsible for body metabolism. Similarly, the disturbed mental states also disturb the balance of these three biological elements, which in turn cause body disorders. Hence, disorders emerge as results of vaccination of both body and mind. And this interaction of body and mind is well thought of in Ayurveda. Ayurveda regards mind as the key master in causing body disorders through the vaccination of three biological elements or vice versa. Consciousness, mind and body disorders are invariably interlinked with each other, and most of the body disorders can be well avoided by achieving a higher state of consciousness and healthy mental state. Ayurveda strongly advocates mental health care for keeping sound mental hygiene. We know that man has five senses, and through these senses, the man perceives the external world in five different ways. We know the sense organs. So all these sense organs, they perceive and absorb into the human mind in the form of energy. And these five types of senses are the basis on which the entire universe is divided, classified into five different ways, and they are known as Mahabhutas. So according to Ayurveda, individual is considered composed of five Mahabhutas. We all know in India we call it Akash, Vayu, Tejas, Jal, Prithvi. These are the basic five elements of body. Plato observed that this is the great error of the day, that physicians, they separate the soul from body. Ayurveda says that the body possesses three attributes, and that is, again, we talked about three gunas, that is sattva, the pure, which is responsible for preparing the mind to produce very positive thought waves. It tries to bring a balance between raja and tamas dosha. The pathological psychic factors which are finally responsible for the disturbance of the three somatic factors, we talked about vata, pitta and kapha, and these three somatic factors, they become responsible for various body ailments. After the deep study of mind and its various acts, the researchers grouped the activities of the mind into three categories and point three generic names. Again, the same, sattvic, rajasic and tamasic. Mind action the body through the attributes and their material states, which in the physical body constitute biochemicals. In other words, the biochemicals are the physical agents of three attributes. The doses trigger the endocrine and exocrine glands and the specific nerves to release appropriate biochemicals, neurohumor at appropriate time, which in turn trigger the relevant organs to act accordingly. Thus, the involvement of mind has impact on the hormonal balance of the body and its activities. The three gunas, which are the qualities of mind, are responsible for the difference in moods or attitudes. Mind influences the physiology and pathology of the physical body, as well as per Ayurveda, because Ayurveda is defined as philosophy and science of life. So let's see how different dimensions of well-being can be taken up with the help of Ayurveda in our present day-to-day life. First of all, we'll talk about the physical well-being. You see, nutrition, it plays a central role. Ayurveda places emphasis on ahar, diet, and ann, food, as a means to good life, healthy life, and happy life. Ayurveda asserts that although the digestive capacity of each person may be different, and the quality and appropriate quantity of food are necessary for healthy life. So they talk about not only quality, but appropriate quantity of food. Ayurveda states that a diet can be plant-based, means vegetarian, or animal-based, means non-vegetarian. And the portion size should be customized for each individual's, adding to one's needs, body constitution, and digestive power. As per Ayurveda, every root, every plant is a medicine. So there is no good or bad food. And it provides a very logical approach to designing balanced food for optimal nutrition by formulating food groups that work in harmony, that induce proper digestion and promote maximum absorption of essential nutrients. You see, herbs and spices, they play an important role in Ayurvedic nutrition, as they are there to bring the hormonal balance in the food. For example, ginger, it neutralizes the heavy quality of food. Thus, adding ginger will convert the property of heavy food into the light state. Indian kitchen is full of herbs. Since I know about Indian kitchen, and we use herbs and spices daily, and they are regulating our food and making the food more nutritious. So Ayurveda has classified the food into three basic groups. First is again sattva, means light food. Light food means fresh vegetables, honey, butter, milk, or light food, nuts. And when they are eaten in right quantity, they bring mental harmony and evoke the conscious awareness. Because as we say, that food imparts a very major role on our attitude, on our moods, on our thinking. The second kind of food is rich foods, named as rajas. Foods like fried food, spicy food, too hot, wine, or all these things, they come under rich food or raja food. And the dull and sluggish food means tamas, like frozen food, leftovers, meat, that we need more energy to digest such foods. Please go back on the foods. And such foods, they may enhance emotions like ignorance, laziness, and this food category must be included in the diet with very much caution. So this was all about food, that which kind of food is good for our health, for our spiritual health, for our mental health. Then comes the yoga part. We all know yoga has its origin in ancient Indian philosophy, and it is taken as a therapeutic intervention. It consists of physical postures, exercises named as asanas, breathing techniques like pranayama, deep relaxation and meditation practices, because all these, they cultivate awareness and ultimately more profound state of consciousness. We all know about asanas world over. These asanas, these exercises, these physical postures, they are helping us out from our day-to-day lifestyle diseases. We keep sitting all the time. There are back pains, there are knee issues, there are so many issues, ortho issues. So if we are doing Surya Namaskar, or if we are doing all these physical exercises named as yoga, it really helps us out. And it has been clinically proven, it has been proven by Ayurveda. So the physical exercises through Ayurveda, they increase the physical flexibility, coordination, and strength. While the breathing practices and meditation, they may come and focus the mind to develop greater awareness and reduce the anxiety, stress, fearful, and all these negative emotions. They are also there for improvement in resilience, metabolic regulation, and overall physical and mental well-being. The research studies and the publications, they describe the effects of yoga and breathing exercises in digestive symptoms, in endocrine conditions, fatigue, stress, and all these kinds of managements. This was all about our physical well-being. Then comes our mental well-being, that is mindfulness. Mindfulness is our routine need, I would say. And it is a meditation where we focus on being aware of what we are right now feeling or sensing. For example, are you enjoying my talk? For example, are you listening to me? For example, are you listening to the noise here and there? Maybe noise of fan, maybe noise of AC, or maybe noise of some vehicle? Or you are hooked to the, to my PPT. So you are in the present. If you are in the present, it is all about mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice. It is training of the mind when we go for relaxation of mind and body to reduce the stress. In other words, I would say that it's all about paying attention to your inner and outer experience. The goal of any mindful technique is to achieve a state of alert, focused relaxation by paying attention to thoughts and sensations without any judgment. We are not here including ourselves in the situation. It is not judging about the things. It's just being there, being present there, I would say, and listen. We are in the present moment. For example, right now, I'm feeling I'm in the present moment when I'm connected to all of you and talking my words, my thoughts on mindfulness, and I'm enjoying too. So I would like to go for a mindful exercise, a very simple one for all of you. We all are, busy with the time, plannings, problem solvings. Then we are busy thinking, maybe positive thinking, overthinking, negative thinking. So all these thoughts, they are draining our mind. I'm sure that this exercise will take you from the situation right now to a little relaxed situation. And I hope all of you are ready, and let's get started. It's a very small, wherever you are sitting, please keep seated. Close your eyes and let's focus on breathing. So let's get started. I would request you to sit properly, okay? And let's close the eyes. Please close your eyes. And now, let's take a deep breath. A deep breath. When breath is going out, or I'm taking the breath in. When I'm with my breath, all the sensations on. Feel your belly rise and fall. The air It's entering your nostrils. Be in the present. If you find that yourself, you are getting carried in your thoughts, whether fear or hope, just observe where your mind went without any judgment and just return back to the breathing. Your breath is going in, coming in, going out. There may be birds nearby, listen to them. There may be noise of fan. You are listening to me. Just keep listening and keep taking the breath. Please don't be hard on yourself. Whatever is happening, let it happen. Keep your eyes closed and let the breath go in and go out. Close your eyes, keep your eyes closed, and whenever your mind permits, please open your eyes and take breath again. This is a very simple breathing exercise. When you are in your present, when your mind is with the breath, when your mind is maybe not thinking, being in present and relaxing. Just relax and open your eyes. So I hope that this mindful exercise, if you are doing it daily, maybe twice or thrice a day for 5 minutes even, it will help you relax. And we have seen it, we have introduced it in the university, that in the morning, in the lunchtime, and when there is time to leave the university, the faculty and students, they go for these small exercises, and the feedback of the faculty is that it is very comfortable because they feel relaxed. So I request, just try whenever you feel like. So this was all about mindfulness, and it's all about being in present. I will say a few of the simple examples being in present. For example, we are in the kitchen and cooking. So enjoying the flavors of the herbs and spices, putting yourself fully into the cooking and putting lots of love in the food for the family. If you are doing laundry or they are doing laundry, let the attention be to the smell of the clean clothes and the feel of the fabric. Let's count the breath as we hold the laundry. It means being there with the laundry and enjoying every moment. Doing dishes, enjoy the feeling of the warm water on your hands, the look of the bubbles, and the sounds of the pan on the bottom of the sink, So it's all about enjoying the present moment. Maybe you are exercising. So while you are exercising, so if we can focus where your hands are going, how you're exercising, how the breath is moving in or out, and then again being there and being present. It is all about mindfulness. And you are in the market for the fruits or vegetables. Enjoying the colors of the fruits, freshness of the fruits, sweetness of the fruits, feeling blessed from nature. It's all about mindfulness. And the second point is meditation. When we talk about meditation, we feel that meditation is when there are no thoughts. Mind is just empty. We are in the free and shunya avastha. But the good news is that meditation is not about stopping your thoughts. It's not about stopping your thoughts as long as we have the pulse. Mind is working, And when the mind is working, we have to We have to meditate, let the thoughts come in and go. Thoughts come in and go. But we are not in the thoughts. We are someone other who is not there identifying oneself in the thoughts. There are different kinds of meditations. There are different kinds of meditations. And here in India, we go for sound meditation, or I would say mantra meditation. There is a concept of cosmic energy. And I will share my experiences. When I daily go for the mantra meditation, it really relaxes. And I'm ready for the day, for all the difficulties of the day, for all the challenges of the day. My mind is ready. It is full of energy, cosmic energy. And if you permit, I will take you towards that. And that is single word, Om. It is based on the sound or repetition of a single word. And I will use Om or humming. You can use any mantra, whatever you like. So we can, I feel that we can start together Om for 5 times. And again, we will see that while we say Om, because it is the cosmic energy which will come in and relax the mind. Are you ready? So should we start? Are you ready? Okay, let's sit together. Sit like this, close the eyes and say Om. I'll start and you can follow me and then we can be together. Take the deep breath. If we together do it, there'll be so much of energy, vibes, positive vibes. And again, it is proven scientifically. I hope you people sitting in their own offices, homes, you are doing this exercise, or at least you are trying to do it. Next.
Shalini ji, we are coming to the end, so can you please conclude? Then we have to go to another session.
Oh yes, I'm taking this next 2 minutes only. So in the meditation, during the meditation, during all these exercises, we could see that the mind is relaxed. We become more resilient. We are able to take the challenges on, and all this mindful awareness, they allow us to observe the mind only. We don't get involved. We don't identify with every thought that was in the mind. And when we are more in, if we see that our tendency is to believe in and identify with us, as we continue to train ourselves for these exercises. Since Ayurveda being ancient therapy, in the end I'll say that all these things, we take it as way of life. Ayurveda has given us the direction for the psychological well-being, for the physical well-being, leading to happiness, satisfied and fuller life. And I'm sure that if we take it in our routine, in our lives, it will be really a great, happy, successful and satisfied life. With these words, I thank you all for being with me for this 20-25 minutes. And I'm sure that a few of the practices that I tried to, connect with you, it will have some impact, some lasting impression on the minds. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Shalini ji. Namaste. Thank you. Now, you are the chair for the next panel. There are many people, so just see that everybody is able to speak. And then we have a short Q&A.
Sure.
Teramoto Sensei, you want to say something?
Yes, Sensei, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Professor Shalini, for very wonderful and inspiring presentation.